Welcome to the month of joyful learning.
Greetings, explorers! It's Mr. Ike, the executive director of our Westlake Charter School. Well, here we are at the start of a new month, and we are diving deep into the core value of joyful learning. But before we do that, let's take a brief moment to check in on this message.
Let's prepare for takeoff. Explorers, don't miss your flight.
We have to be sure that we can make it to our next flight or it will leave without us. Walking directly to your next class is the perfect way to ensure that you will be on time for your flight. When you get there, find the blue boarding zone designated to your classroom and wait patiently and quietly for your teacher to invite you inside to begin learning. Make sure that we have quiet voices and safe bodies while walking and waiting so that other classes on campus can learn as well.
By using these practices, we can make our hallways a safer and faster route to learning. Remember, explorers, don't miss your flight.
And welcome back, explorers! Let's get started with joyful learning.
Joyful learning. Joyful learning.
Sounds great, but what does it mean to show joyful learning?
I thought you'd ask. Joyful learning is one of my favorite core values because it focuses on what it truly means to be an explorer, a learner who feels good about coming to school every day. We can be joyful learners academically, personally, and in our community.
Joyful learning. Feeling good about being an explorer. I like the sound of that.
This month, your teachers will be looking for explorers showing this core value of joyful learning each and every day. Now, in the weeks to come, we'll be celebrating those students and highlighting their amazing efforts on video.
So how can I show joyful learning academically?
It's easy. You can demonstrate joyful learning academically by having a growth mindset toward your education. When you remember that learning takes time and that we won't always succeed the first time around, or when something looks impossible and you work on it one step at a time. These are all perfect ways to show how you can be a joyful learner.
I think I get it. Joyful learners have a growth mindset and realize learning takes time.
That we improve one step at a time through hard work.
Exactly. That's being a joyful learner, having a growth mindset. However, being a joyful learner doesn't stop in the classroom. You can be a joyful learner anytime, any place.
That sounds cool.
I can apply my growth mindset to other things.
Sure you can. If you're excited to try new things, you are being a joyful learner personally. Now, let's take a peek at what that might look like.
Frisbees. Frisbee throwing is hard. I can never catch a frisbee. Plus, when I do catch it, it hurts my hands.
Well, we need partners for this frisbee activity. Do you want to be my partner?
No, I'm horrible at catching frisbees. Trust me, you don't want to be my partner.
Sure I do. You just need to practice and then you'll get the hang of it.
It's decision time. I can sit out and not participate but let my grades suffer, or I can be a joyful learner to try new things. I'll give it a try.
So, do you want to be partners or not?
Sure, let's do it.
Now that was showing joyful learning.
You've got it! That's truly showing a growth mindset toward education and showing an excitement to try new things.
Sounds good, Mr. Ike. We can be excited to try new things.
Great! Now let's talk about how to show your joyful learning within our community.
I'm ready.
Showing joyful learning in our community means showing pride for our school. Hey, maybe it's wearing your Westlake sweatshirt out on the weekend, or telling your friends at other schools all about the fun you're having in our classes.
Showing pride for our school, no problem.
I'm a proud explorer. This will be easy.
Here at Westlake, we are all challenged every day through our rigorous academic classes. We're learning about forces at our science fair, watching chemical reactions happening. Hey, sometimes we're acting out historical events in class. You can also be proud of our creative accomplishments, though. So whether you're sharing your latest art project or your new record push-up score, there's plenty to be proud of as an explorer here at Westlake Charter School.
We can do this! Being proud to be an explorer.
Having growth mindset towards education.
Showing excitement for new things.
I can't wait to give it a try.
There are so many ways to show your joyful learning, I can hardly count them all. You know, I'm looking forward to seeing all your joyful learning going on around our campus in the coming month.
Let's get to it.
Next, we'll be celebrating those explorers showing this core value. So, until then,
Let's explore!
Let's explore.
let's explore!